Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Power of the Force. This is part 5, the start of level 4, entitled Recover the Pad. So, last time we met a man called Loren, who actually Zero Raven informs me was a man, not that Gran that shot him. There was a bit of confusion there. So now we're chasing that Gran in our attempts to recover that datapad. And we're fighting some construction droids, which are very annoying. Oh, looks like I'm just fat enough to not fall through that little gap there. That's useful. And we're still on the planet Ariadu. And there's that other construction droid there. Oh, I hit my head off the side there. So, anything behind here? No. Looks like I need to get through.
Stuck.
This can't be good for me. A locked door sure as hell can't be good for me. I'll say that. Can't be good for anyone's mental constitution. Now that's weird. Yeah, this was a bug that I reported earlier on. Sometimes the lightsaber doesn't appear, like it appears there okay, but even though you select it, the 3DO doesn't actually appear, show up. Anyway. Now, that looks like that opened that door. And there's the guy that we're chasing. So we need to track him down and find the datapad. And I can hear another droid. There it is. I saw it. There it is. Now do I still have... Yeah, I still have all my old weapons. These things are annoying. So what exactly are my objectives? I mean, I know I've got to... Oh, follow the assassin. Yeah. And there's 4 secrets to find. So... This can't be good for me. Maybe it's the fact of discovering locked doors that drives them so mad. Which is why it can't be good for them. Now, there's a man there. NPC. Yeah, there's that bug again. Don't know why that is. I mean, the lightsaber hasn't been modded in any way, has it? Because there's no way I can get through there. I mean, there we go. Looks like it's just a case of finding it, selecting it multiple times. Kind of inconvenient, I'd say, but well, it's the only workaround I can think of. Now these barrels look interesting. Whee! Shit at this corpse. And back again. Oh, so we're behind here now. Can't break the glass. Well, you can't pick up all this ammo. Yeah, I'm kind of needing it, which is kind of... Normally I don't tend to run out of ammo, but... Now, is that... That isn't an actual map of the facility, is it? Don't think so. I mean, I'll remember that curved staircase if it is. It's a very prominent piece of architecture, I suppose. Anyway, thank goodness we're not running out of force energy this time. So, we're now on the gantry that guy was on, and we need to continue following it. Lots of guys here. I don't think I can actually shoot through that. No, they can shoot through it. So does that mean can I shoot through it? No. That's weird. Well, we're in a sort of crate-filled room, so let's see if there's anything here. Crates are normally a good place to hide items on. Quite like that little box that you're looking at. The only thing I'd say is this room is a little bit boxy, but I suppose it would be. I didn't expect that door to open like that. Normally big doors tend to have a switch to the side of them, or are opened by some other means. But yeah, now I believe this was a puzzle that stumped numerous people getting up to there. But I remember that this was, we pushed this aside. So I take it that's a retextured push crate. Yeah, I guess so. Just before we go, is there anything up here that I can nab? Don't think so. Nope. I was kind of expecting there to be something up there, but never mind. So we can now go through these air vents and get some health and some shields, which we kind of needed there. Oh, there he is. Now he's a high-res model. You know, from, what is it again? The JT Advance. Ow. He obviously just snuck up at me during the cutscene there. That's the only thing, sometimes it's annoying when you initiate a cutscene, it doesn't freeze the whole world unless you set it to. Or you teleport players out of the area. Sorry, not players, enemies out of the area so they can't attack you. Did he have thermals? No. Yeah, because there's nothing you can do about it when they're, you know, when you're frozen to watch a cutscene. Enemies can still move if they see you and still attack you. Now, where does this go? Oh, there's a guy up there, so that's probably a clue. Whee, and he dropped a crate. That was useful. And he dropped himself as well. I'll take the crate, but that's all I need. So I think we have to do a bit of jumping. This would be an ideal time to save, to be honest. So where do we jump to? Oh, looks like we have to get across to that side. Crate puzzles are quite common in Jedi Knight, I believe. There's a lot of crate puzzles in the original Marshadan. Now let's see how my force reserves will last me. So we need to get to that one, don't we? Ooh, that was close. And we're out of force energy, so we'll need to wait. And while we're waiting, we'll look at this advertisement, which is, I don't read Orabesh, but apparently it's selling a speeder. Yeah, it's a speeder, look how great it is. Buy it now. I mean, I've heard of in-game advertisement, but in-game advertisement which advertises stuff in-game, now that's different. Okay, so we need to walk across this rather perilous pipe. And we were up where this Ithorian was, and let's go this way. Now this looks like another rather perilous jump. I think I can make that without, yeah, I was going to say that looks like a jump I could probably make without having to force jump. So there we go, we're through. No, we can't go through that door, but I assume we can go through this door. Lots and lots of NPCs, or civilian NPCs. Oh, well that door's locked. Oh, looks like those guys, were those guys fighting there? Maybe. And this is a table full of Ugnaughts. I better just leave them alone. Oh, that was sore. Just chucked a thermal at me. Lucky that there was health packs lying around, and more back to tanks. How many back to tanks do I actually have? 4, that's pretty good, I'll use one. Now, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Doesn't do anything. Instant Remedy, Lazy Jones, David Whittaker. Hmm. Yeah, that is an excerpt from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Now that sounds like the original BBC series rather than the recent or more recent movie. More Star Wars. And Jabba's theme. Jabba's Baroque recital. And a picture of a planet of Eriadu, which doesn't seem to have any sound to it. Game of Love. Iceman, Game of Love. Gorillas. And back to Lazy Jones. Some of those don't play. I remember commenting on that in the beta. But there is a very useful key. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll use this key, I assume, on this part here. Oh, okay, that's not good, because that's going to come down and crush me, isn't it? Just like before. Unless that's just a switch only activated one rather than triggered by walking into a sector. Well, no, it was, because I sent it up. Okay, well, what I'll do is I'll maybe clear these next few rooms. And, actually, we're quite near the end of the level, if I remember. Maybe I can do this in one playthrough. Okay, he's dead. Well, that's like, oh, bowcaster. That's useful. Is that the first time I've picked up a bowcaster? I've got one of these guns. Do I have a rail detonator? Yes, very useful. I shall keep that. Yeah, I believe we're actually quite near the end of the level. What I'm going to do is I'm going to record this all in a oneer, and then if it's too big for one single upload, I'll split it into two parts. So this could be part 5 and 6, or it could just be part 5, depending on the size of the upload. I'm not really that great at monitoring time, so we'll just leave it at that. But yeah, I believe the end of the yeah, walk into the shield. That would be an untimely end. Back to time. I believe the end of the level is just there. Yeah, it's not. I'm not used to this gun. Will I get a chance to use it? I'd be surprised if there wasn't anything here. Oh, what do you know? Anything up here? No. Obviously not. Just out of interest, can I... Is there anything under here? It's another common place to hide stuff. No. Under elevators, that's a commonly used location for secrets. This may not be the best idea, actually, to take on these guys with a bowcaster, because it's quite accurate and it's very powerful, but it's really not that fast at firing, but it certainly takes people out. Now, funny feeling there's more. No? Okay, fair enough. And that's obviously busted. Aha, the scope. That is useful. Now, if I remember correctly, yeah, and there's our guy over there. So that might be worth looking at. But before we do that, I'm going to go back and refill in some health, because I don't think I'm going to have enough at least to fight him with what I have here. Now that is a texture. That switch actually looks like a reformed Dark Forces texture. It looks like a high-res version of one from the original Dark Forces. I vaguely remember that switch. That one there I don't know about. I'm not sure if that's a Dark Forces texture or not. Anyway, now I seem to remember that there was some stuff, yeah, up there. 2 switches, or rather 2 alcoves with stuff in them, hopefully. But what stuff? Something useful, I hope. Oh, that's kind of useful. What's in the other one? That, oh, that looks like armour. I'll definitely take that. if you don't mind. Provided I don't injure myself getting up there. Which is quite possible, I suppose, because it's quite far up. Can I jump that? Oh, definitely. But I can't hurt myself while I'm doing it. Maybe we can just go straight. No. Obviously not. And I'm going to have to wait for my force energy to come back. Oh well. Not much I can do there. Is there a mana somewhere maybe? Something useful. Obviously not. So I keep hitting my head off that alcove there. It's not best placed. I'm losing a lot of health while getting it. And a lot of time as well, wasting a lot of time. In the meantime, you can spy on these guys. The low-res original models look quite ugly from a distance. I mean, the draw distance wasn't great in Jedi Knight, but I guess when you zoom things up from a perspective so far away. Oh great, I just used all the force energy there. That's not good. Well, it's worth going up there though, because if it's health that I need, that's definitely what I need to get. Quite nice design there, and more adverts for this time a Z95, I believe. Yeah, that's it. And we got our armor vest. Well, that was certainly useful, because I need that. I also need health. I do have back to tanks, so that's something. How many back to tanks? 2. Not bad, but not great. I'll use 1. And get to the end. Now I believe this will involve another jumping puzzle. Yes, it will. Great, another jumping puzzle. Which means more waiting for force energy. Yeah, I think Zero, you need to put the force energy up quite a bit, just because of the number of force jumping puzzles you've used. Oh, a guy I haven't finished. There's another one. Yeah, these ones always confused me because they drop unpickupable Blastex, because it's the type of unchanged Tusken that's used in the original Mysteries of the Sith. I mean, when I used them in my projects, I re-edited them so they dropped blaster rifles. Right. I mean, it's kind of stupid that they can't see me from this distance. You think they'd be able to see, you know. Oh great, I just fell right through there. Now is there any... No, I was kind of expecting Dianogas, but no, no Dianogas. So, I believe there's a way out of here. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, that's not a good idea for me not to come up for breath, because I'm going to lose health if I'm not careful. There we go. And back here again. So, attempt 2. So I take it we need to jump at the far end of the pipe, because if we jump in the middle it'll just fall off. Or if we just don't jump high enough, that's going to happen as well. See, that's one thing. There's a level of patience that some people may or may not possess that will cause them just to, you know, freebird over there. And by freebird I mean fly. Use the fly cheat. I mean, I've been guilty of doing this occasionally in certain levels. Just particularly if I've played them before and I just want to get past the jumping part. But when they become so frustrating, sometimes you can't help but just skip them by using freebird. But let's try and not do that. So, try jumping on this side then. I mean, it's a long jump, but there we go. So, I don't know why I bothered to quick save it, because there's no point in me just doing that now. I really have got to fight this guy, so, you know. Oh, the pipe just disappeared there. Okay, that's very disconcerting. Sometimes that happens to 3DOs. Whoa! So I take it I've got to fight this guy. Oh great. See, if we do this, we'll make him flinch. He won't stand much of a chance. Except when I run out of ammo. There we go. Let's pick up the datapad. And away we go. And I got 3 out of the 4 secrets, so no stars earned again. Into the hornet's nest. Now I remember before the first beta that I tried of this, the cutscene wouldn't get past the cutscene, it would just hang.
Connecting to secure communications. Please hold while your call is connecting.
The Empire even has music. Well, the Remnant, or the Dark Brotherhood, or whoever it is. See, this is the reason they turn to the dark side.
All you're here, proceed with your report.
I have recovered the Datapad. It does have the base schematics.
The Datapad.
You will return to the ship with the Datapad. We will then begin to plan the attack.
See, Alterer's voice is quite
Already en route. Request a team of troopers for backup.
Send
convincing.
one team, however you must work for them.
With these schematics, I should be.
But Zero Raven's voice is kind of a bit mechanical.
It is imperative that the base be destroyed.
I will handle it. Just send the troops. Zero Raven
But
out.
these are just placeholders for, you know, for the actual voices that will be put into it afterwards. Or perhaps they're being put into it now. Anyway, this is us landing on Typhera, where the Imperial Remnant base is. So, join me in part, I presume, 6 or 7, depending on how long this video is, for the 5th level in Power of the Force. This is Lizard Jeans signing out.